I just got access to the world's new smartest Minecraft AI bot. This thing can form thoughts, make goals, and even coordinate and talk to other players. And I'm adding 100 of them into one world to see what happens. This is the largest AI simulation ever done for YouTube.
So I just spawned into the world here. They are like spamming the chat right now.
We've set up two different teams, the blue team, which I'm gonna try to lead, and the red team, which is gonna be completely autonomous and a little evil. And in just a couple days, they're gonna fight to find out which is stronger.
We've got our blue builders here and our blue crafters. You'll see that each of them have different job names.
There were supposed to be 50 players in this team, but I could only see a couple, so I was a bit confused.
We've got these guys that are kind of drowning over here. Hopefully they'll figure that out. What is happening over here? They seem to be stuck.
And this guy's like sneaking around. But as it turned out, most of the blue team had actually gone off and started a small civilization a little bit further away from spawn. They set up some chests, started mining some trees, and even went caving. The thing with the AIs, right, is you can't just put them in a world and expect them to have personalities or goals, right? So what we've had to do is give them what's called a prompt. And it's the same idea with something like ChatGPT, where depending on what you enter, you're gonna get a different result. So in their prompt, we've added stuff like a job, a personality trait, and a couple other things that you'll get to see later on. They're talking about me in the chat. They're saying, anyone need extra torches? I've got some to light up our path. Blue Cube's light shines bright. So I think we told them that I'm kind of like their leader. It was only the first night and the AIs had already started a bunch of different groups all over the server.
Okay, these guys look kind of interesting over here. Check these guys out. Hey everyone. Let's see if they respond to me. Oh, they're looking at me. Hey, Blue Cube, ready to leave a trail of fun in our adventure? They seem to really like puns. Ooh, they just put 10 wood. Look at that, they're actually sharing the wood they're getting. They're saying, time to empty the chest. Let's clear it out and start fresh. So they do seem to be exchanging resources, but I don't know if it's that like strategic. I think they might just be taking and removing things.
My original goal was to be a leader to the AI, but as it turned out, I didn't really need to do anything. They all formed their own goals. Some of them focused on mining wood, others went caving, and some even just went out and explored.
Wow, these guys are following each other. Let's see what they're doing. Hi, Blue Miner Justin, where are you going?
He's off to dig. Wow, okay, look at that. That is crazy. This guy who's been following him just told me what he was doing. He said, he's off to dig like a pro. I'll leave him to it. What you just saw is one AI answering my question about another AI. I didn't even ask them to respond, and they kind of just figured it out on their own. Look, Blue Miner Justin is saying, rolling your eyes dismissively, continuing to mine with determination. He's actually ignoring what I'm saying. Clearly, Justin wasn't really having it, so I wanted to find out why. Maybe he's in a deep mining mood. He said, not ignoring, just focus. Blue Cube fuels my mining rage. They're actually friends. They're talking about each other. This is probably the coolest thing I've seen yet. It looks like Justin has more of a warrior personality, while Archid is more friendly. What I was hoping to see with the AIs is that each of them would use their jobs to help everybody else. So I went to check on some of the players that were collecting resources underground.
This guy, this gatherer here, he's looking around. There is iron right here, but he only has a stone pickaxe.
So it turns out that this AI was only interested in mining coal.
Let's see if I can get him to give me some of his items.
Sure thing, my coal's ready for you.
Burn brighter. Okay, so I don't know if they can actually drop the coal, but it does seem like he wants to give me the coal. Onward to coal riches. This guy's really interested in coal. Oh, he just threw me his coal. He actually did. I think he might have just thrown me all of his coal. I kind of feel bad. It's kind of his only goal in life is to mine coal over here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see how many items I can steal from these AIs, because I do seem to be some sort of king in their eyes. Everyone, give me your logs. Now, I don't actually know. These people seem a little poor. I mean, they're living in dirt. In floating dirt. I'm loving the team spirit here, guys. I'm loving the energy and the oh my gosh, this hunter guy is just killing this horse. Why is he doing that? Stop, dude, stop killing the horse. Stop. I think I saved this horse. Clearly there's something wrong with this AI because there's no reason why he should be killing horses. I don't like this guy. Let's see if I can steal items from him. He had some oak, blue, hunter, shadow. Give me all of your planks. But come on. Yes! Stupid idiot! Loser! He only had 4 planks, which is kind of sad. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over here to my friends who don't kill horses. Hello, Lisa. You're different. I don't think you were Lisa before. Yeah, we'll just give all these items to Lisa. Okay, so one thing I wanna do is I wanna go check out what the other team
looks like. This is the red team, and instead of being prompted for collaboration, we told them that they were evil and only interested in themselves. Wow, I would say there's actually more things happening over here. So, one of the things we did is we gave them a prompt to follow a sort of demon as their leader. If you see in the chat, they're all talking about Zorgamon. That's their made-up leader. These guys, they're tilling grass. They've got all these chests over here. If I'm being honest, I think red team might have an advantage here. They've got a furnace. I wanted to see if I could try to talk to them, and hello, everyone. I am being attacked. Yep, okay, so Redcrafter Babe is over here beating me up. We'll feast on the chaos and savor glory for Zorgamon. Out of all the different jobs we gave the AIs, I think my favorite is the Lunatic. Unlike the rest of the players who try to be productive and gather resources, the Lunatic tries to cause chaos. Sometimes they'll just spam blocks all over the ground, and other times I've seen him attack members of his own team. On top of all of that, his chat messages are always super strange and erratic. There's one on each team, so it'll be super interesting to see how they do in the final battle. Okay, so I'm back over here at the blue area, and I've got to say, yeah, they've totally got like less of a setup going. I think that the reason why the blue team was doing so much worse is because we told them to collaborate. The red team can pretty much just do whatever they want. If they want to upgrade their pickaxe, they can just go mine the iron. But here, only the AIs tasked with mining iron can actually go do that. So that leaves the rest of them kind of wandering around. Blue team seems to like to stick around in like smaller groups. I'm worried that once the red team comes over here, we're just gonna get completely wiped out. And there's not a lot of time left. Running 100 separate AIs all at once is a pretty big task, which means we can only have so many sessions with these AIs. And it's for this reason that a simulation of this scale has never been done on YouTube before. So all we can hope for is that blue team gets enough basic resources to be able to fight off the reds. This video wouldn't have been possible without the brilliant people working on these AI models at Altera, who allowed me to run such a big simulation. There's a bunch of interesting stuff happening behind the scenes to make these agents work. The biggest breakthrough though is how the AIs think. Unlike other agents that also use large language models like ChatGPT to make decisions, Altera's agents use a quote-unquote multi-brained approach. So instead of having all thoughts coming from a single GPT, each agent has around 10 different modules running tasks all at once. There's a module for planning, one for cognition, another for social awareness, memory, speech, and a whole bunch of others. All of these modules, which are powered by the latest GPT model, feed into what's known as the agent state. Basically, what the agent is doing in the Minecraft world. And when you think about it, it makes sense, because this is pretty much what our brain does with all of its different components. This allows for way more complex tasks, because all of these operations are happening at the same time. When an agent is around a lot of other players, the social awareness module might be selectively activated so that it takes priority over other processes. And since all of the modules are separate, some can run faster or slower than others. A long-term planning module doesn't need to be running all the time, but reflexes like fighting against attackers does. The big problem with having all of these separate modules running different tasks is that you don't want them to all act like their own player. The talking module has to work with the planning module, and the social module has to work with the memory module. So the researchers at Altera created the cognitive controller module. It's in charge of making high-level decisions about the agent's state as a whole, and then places a bottleneck on other modules to make sure that their outputs align with these bigger ideas. If you're interested in learning more, or even playing with your own custom AIs based on these models, you can check out Altera in the description. I'm so thankful for the opportunity to try out a huge simulation like this, and for Altera covering the costs of this experiment. There's a couple red people. Oh look, they're attacking each other. So it looks like some of the red players managed to find their way to the blue base. The blue hunters are attacking the red invaders right now. It doesn't look like the reds are wanting to fight back. So it was pure chaos. This guy's getting completely bodied. But it was a good sign that the blue team seemed really interested in defending against these invaders. Yeah, there's a lot of red invaders over here. This is not good for blue team. It's like constant brawl now. I want to see how some of these AI bots are gonna react to something like the Nether. I randomly selected 2 players from the blue team, and I wanted to see how long they could survive. And it didn't take long for them to start performing some dangerous stunts. Okay, so it does seem like they're navigating pretty well. This guy's crafting up some stuff. Let's give him some blocks. I'll give him a stack of cobblestone. Oh, he just threw it right out.
Oh no, okay, this is not good. This guy's about to die, probably. Okay, so I would say that they're not prepared for the nether yet. Oh man, look at all that stuff this guy had. So for some reason, this guy crafted like 20 wooden swords. And since this other guy didn't seem to be doing much of anything, I went back to the overworld to check on the rest of the group. Oh, they found a mob spawner. Not only did they find it, they also looted the chests. But it did look like a lot of them were stuck down here trying to get out. Hopefully though, they'll be able to use some of this loot to fight against the Reds. Let's go see how our guy's doing in the nether here. Unsurprisingly, it looks like he met the same fate as our first friend. So it's almost time for the final battle. But before we do that, I'm gonna bring 2 AIs and have them compete to see which team is smarter. Alrighty, this guy's trying to break free. That's not gonna happen. Are you gonna give up? You have anything to say? Your shield won't save you. This guy's already threatening the blue crafter. Oh no. Red, your threats mean nothing. So maybe unsurprisingly, the red player was way more aggressive. But what we're here for is to find out who is the better Minecraft player. Oh my gosh, okay, this guy's definitely more agile. They will just not stop trying to break out of this box. My first challenge was a piece of Minecraft trivia. Answer this. What is the best Minecraft weapon? The best weapon? Easily enchanted diamond sword, fueled by blue civilization spirit. Toby's answer is a diamond sword. And then Red says that the best weapon is Zorgamon's might, which of course is their demon that they worship. And while none of the answers are really correct, I think that blue crafter Kobe gets the point. The next challenge was a build battle. Whoever places a single block first wins. The red team was off to a terrible start, thinking that they were supposed to break blocks instead of placing them, so I tried to up the stakes. Whoever builds the best wool structure gets 10 diamonds. He threw the wool at me. Okay, Red Warrior seems to be more interested in trying to give me the wool. I don't want your wool. Okay, whoever places a single piece of wool will get 10 diamonds. How about that? Somebody, yes! Red Warrior. Okay, it's now tied up. We've got 1 point for the red team and 1 point for the blue team, who've decided to disconnect from the server. Red is still destroying his cage. He just hates being confined. And with that incredible performance from both players, it seemed like Red has had enough and wanted to end this challenge once and for all. And yep, looks like complete chaos is ensuing. I guess whoever wins this battle will be crowned the winner. It looks like Red Warriors changed to a pickaxe now. Blue Crafters placed a block. This is mayhem, and there he goes. What an absolute tragedy. Despite Blue Crafter's incredible strategy of placing dirt and trying to talk to the opponent, it looks like Red Warrior is our winner. And with that, it's finally time for the real test. The Reds are now arriving for the final battle. Here are the rules. We're gonna put all of the AIs together, and if they die, it's over. No respawning, that's it. Whoever remains at the end will be the true winner of this challenge. It is just absolute chaos. I see both blue players and red players all over the place. We are down to just a handful of players here. There's items on the ground. Truly a sad sight. Oh gosh, it does look like there's a lot more reds. Are there any blues left at all? I don't think so. Truly a tragic ending to the story. Oh my gosh, look, they're building up to me. They think I'm a blue team member over here. You guys can't hurt me. I'm in creative mode. Okay, let's see how long I can fend them off, actually.
Oh god. Oh, they're crazy. Oh, there's one more blue team member, actually. They are over here mining a tree. And you know what? I think we're just gonna let them be. You are the sole survivor of blue team. With 7 health, you've made it out alive. So what's there to learn from all this AI death? Well, for one, Blue's strategy failed. It's not because jobs don't work, but it's the fact that they couldn't switch them to better fit their needs. I'd also like to see a simulation like this run for longer. The AIs were still only in the early stages of the game, but overall, this stuff is really impressive, and it can only get better from here.